Okay. I gotta beat around the bush and wait for the song to start up because I'm a little late on my stream. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How is loud? How loud is the music? It doesn't look like it's that loud. Okay. It's loud in my ears, not in your ears. So, where do I start? I actually can't talk to this song. We need a different song. As much as I love this song, I'm gonna skip it. I need something kind of not so pumping in the background. This works for now. So I got this crazy idea last night because I'm trying to be a lot more productive for 2025. You know, that's my New Year's resolution this year. So I'm going to be way more productive with my ideas that come to my mind. So side hustling is a lot of that. I've been trying to do side hustles for like fucking 4 or 5 years now. Even when I was still working, both civilian and active duty, I was trying to do side hustles. But now, as a stay at home parent, because we have a medically dependent child, both parents can't work. Because if our daughter has an emergency, we're pretty much the only ones that can take care of it with how bad the nursing crisis is right now. Fixing my microphone. So we have a one family or one parent, one income home, and I'm trying to find ways to make more money. I've already working on my real estate license, because that's kind of a job I can do from home, but not entirely. So it's kind of complicated going forward with that. But there's plenty of other things that I can do for side hustling. I've already been in the voice acting scene, so I'm looking to revisit that starting today. Now, the trouble I have is I have a good quality mic. I don't have a studio anymore. I don't have an office silhouetted with sound absorbing cushions out the wazoo. It's all gone. So I have to work with what I got. And you can hear generally, well, maybe it's a little different today because I made a little bit of a setup change. You can hear, for the most part, I gotta pause the music. It's too loud. It's distracting me. Before today, you could probably hear the reverberations coming off the walls because my desk is in a corner. If you're doing voice acting, the one big no-no that you never do is you put your desk in a corner with monitors all around you or hard surfaces for sound to bounce off. I have a monitor to my left. I have a monitor that's curved, which is even worse, in front of me, and then I have to my right my PC. And then I have my desk below the mic, and behind my PC or my monitors is my wall. Thankfully, there is a window, so there's a little bit of sound absorbent with the curtain. But the other big no-no is my desk is in a corner, so to my far off right, not within arm reach, is another wall. When you're doing recordings of any sorts that involve voices, especially in the voice acting world, you don't want reverberations. They will not hire you if they hear reverberations. And you may not hear it, but trust me, they hear it. So we got a little bit of HY or DIY to do today. I have some quick, easy tricks that I used to do in the past. I already have one and put up kind of already. So behind me is an old IV pole from my daughter that she no longer uses. And I took 3 chairs, I put 2 of them face to face, and I put a third one in the middle of it to make a TP, for lack of better words, or pyramid of chairs. And now draped over it is my son's comforter. Comforters are really, really good at absorbing sounds because they're dense and they're soft. It's the right material to kind of catch sound waves. The more rigid or flat of a surface something is and thin, the more likely sound is to bounce off it. But the more denser something is, the more contrast the textures of it is, and the more, actually, it's more rigid. I had that wrong on the first part of that, and more rigid, the more likely the sound will be absorbed. So behind me is my son's comforter. It's also angled. So if anything does somehow bounce off that, it should bounce back a different direction. Concave is also really, really good when making your own DIY or at-home studio. So if you can make a circular shape versus anything with corners, the better. I'm not done yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pillow kind of mostly in the direction that my voice will be projecting, but I can't cover the monitor because I have to read the script. So I'm going to cover a good chunk of the monitor in front of me, and then I'm going to drape another soft material over my second monitor. Actually, no, I was going to put the pillow against my PC. The front monitor is just going to have to be, I'm more likely going to read this standing. I found it more effective vocally to be doing your recordings standing versus sitting, because your body's compressed when you're sitting, and when you're standing, you're free flowing. So that's why if you ever see singers, they always sing standing up. There's a reason for that. Just about projection, voice, just control and everything. So I will be reading standing, so my main monitor will be angled up, which is going to be a bit of a problem, but my voice will be projecting forward, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Or I'll read off my phone, I don't know yet. And then I gotta do something with the wall behind me, so I gotta find something to help absorb. Anyways, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do a few recordings, see how it goes. This is something I'm gonna start doing weekly in the AM streams, because I decided, back to my original point because I got way off topic. My AM streams, I'm just gonna start streaming my hustle stuff that I'm doing. Like yesterday, I streamed making YouTube short videos for a YouTube channel I just started. Literally, you guys watched it happen. Unfortunately, I didn't get to talk through it because my kids were home. They had a day off of school yesterday, so I didn't mic up, because I'm sure they were having fun, and I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear kids in the background. As beautiful and adorable as they are, it's just, I'm being respectful for my viewers. I turned the audio off. I actually had quite a few viewers for that. I was surprised. So today, we're going to do casting calls for voice acting jobs and stream it. It's probably going to go terrible. I also have a beanie that I'm going to put over my mic, because sometimes it helps. So I will be right back. I'm going to bring Ann up for a little bit, because I have to get some things to soundproof this desk. And I forgot, I have a new toy to help out with this. I don't want to get dust on my fucking coffee I just put on my desk. I have a box. You know what? We can go to the other screen. We don't have to be on this one right now. There we go. I have a box, which I'm not going to put my webcam on because I look like shit. So you'll have to listen and let me describe it. I bought a product a while ago for voice acting. I never opened it because I know I needed to make my a private studio for home, and I have yet to do that too. I'm literally just fucking MacGyvering things today. So what I plan on doing is going to, when I have some money, probably when taxes come, going to Lowe's and buying a bunch of PVC pipes and elbows and building like a 10, because my ceilings are about 10 feet, so maybe like 8 feet tall cube that I can enter into that will fit around my desk, and drape it with moving cloth, because that's incredibly dense, even though it's really, very thin. And it's rigid too. It's amazing at absorbing sound. So just draping an entire self-made studio with that, get some clamps, and then I can move it in and out very, very easily, and it doubles up as a fucking play place for my kids, because the last time I made something like that, they thought it was a fort, and it was fun, as long as they don't break it. But even if they pull things down, I can easily put it back together. So that's in my plans. I was going to do that, and I did. So I bought this microphone insulation shield to kind of also double up to help. And we're going to test it out today because, again, the problem with monitors is that they like to bounce fucking audio and sound pretty fucking easily. I should have turned my light on. I don't know why it's so dark today. Oh man, it's got parts everywhere. We're gonna start opening this up. I'm gonna bring Ann up for a little bit so you guys can have someone to talk to while I unpackage this, and I can talk to Ann as well. And I'll bring the music back. So we can have something to do while I unpack all of this. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I should change the title too. What are we doing today? I mean, we are doing a struggle with that side hustles. Voice acting, casting. I can't type because I'm having to reach over stuff. All's day. Done. Alright. So I will carry on with the unpacking of my, what was this thing called again? Where'd the box go? Microphone isolation shield. That's a big one. Wow, this stuff has some fucking material. Let's see, can you guys notice a difference as I only put 2 pieces around the microphone? Is it making a difference? It's pretty fucking nice, actually. Me put that over there. Oh, Ann. I forgot about Ann. Sorry, Ann. She's probably like, you bitch. I don't think Ann's ever cursed, has she? Ann. Hello? Ann. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, Ann. Hurry up. Hurry up, Ann. I got things to do. I need to turn the light on. I don't know why it's so dim today. I turned all the lights off in the house. I have to put the kids on the bus. And now it's just fucking dark. Is there a snowstorm moving in? I thought that already passed. I don't fucking know. It's like, we went from having like 2 years of no snow and dry winters to like it's snow fiesta. Wet winter. Alright, throw that over there. 1, 2, 3. Am I missing one? I guess not. So it's got 3 absorbent shields. I think this attaches to my mic. I don't know how that's gonna go. I got instructions, but as a proper man, I will not read them. Where's the fun in that? Bro, where's my fucking knife? You normally, oh yeah, I moved it because I don't want my son getting it. I'm a responsible adult. These stickers are not stickers. What the fuck is this shit? This is like Gorilla Glue version. If they made fucking tape, this would be Gorilla Glue. Okay, I need my knife. I don't have it. I'm gonna get up and go get it. Fuck my life. Be right back. And hold it down. Pete, get out of my contraption. Turn the light on while I'm at it. Okay. Jesus, the knife won't even cut through this. What the fuck is this? Alright. 1 sticker down out of 4. so this had a bunch of bolts, nuts, Allen wrenches, wedges, pins, etc. The majority of this train's gonna be putting this shit together. I should be live. I should honestly put the camera on. I'm sorry. I'm not confident with the way I look today. I know as a man who gives a fuck, I honestly shouldn't, but I'm looking kind of ratty. I'm not gonna lie. My curly hair, it's a mess. It looks like shit. All right. I think I got everything out of the box, right? Put the knife away. Do I need a fucking screwdriver? I'm gonna be pissed. No. It comes with its own Allen wrench. Okay. Instructions are pretty easy. Oh man, this thing is crazy. I feel like I'm missing one. Pete, get off of... Oh my god. The cat is in the comforter chair contraption behind me that I've made. Alright, 3. Okay, so it is 3. 3 folded acoustic baffle covers. Alright, I don't think I need this, so I just need this part. Alright. Put nut into card slot. I'm guessing it's talking about those. Secure it with screws. Okay. I guess I'm figuring this out. Where are these parts? Not those. These. Right? Oh my gosh, this is fucking annoying. What is the card slot? Oh, I guess that. Will it fit in that? Oh, right there. Okay. Where's the nuts? Giggity. One, 2, for now. Take these nuts off the screws. Bada boom. Now where am I putting them? These instructions are like really hard to fucking read. And it's not really like good pictures, but we will figure it out. We will figure it out. It's not gonna fit there. It could fit there. So I think I need to connect them first. Oh my god. Why? Laxi! Fucking A. I'm already caffeinated. I don't need jump scares right now. Oh! Hey, Lax. Take these nuts. This doesn't fucking fit. Like, I get what it's asking me to do, but it's like fucking stupid. Alright, it does. Alright, I'll shut up. Why you so stupid? Follow the instructions. Okay, thanks, Dad. I'm building a, what is it called again? Microphone isolation shield that we will use today. It's going terrible. Just FYI, I am not very good at fucking. No one with ADHD is good at this shit. Doesn't help when the fucking holes don't line up. Just saying! What about the bottom one? Okay, I think I got that one. Where is the Allen wrench tool? There it is. What are you up to today, Lax? Is she not talking?
Thanks.
Oh,
You're not too bad yourself. What's up?
Oh, you haven't heard mommy voice, Anne, have you? Yes, she's improved. I was waiting for you to come around because I figured you would fall in love with that voice. She's got some new features. She's getting some new clothes eventually, but right now she's got this and one on the way, and you can change up some things about her with your channel points. She will, but you said something nice about her. She's in her her engine's improved too. So if you are nice to her, she's gonna be generally nice to you. She's still very sassy, trust me. She's not lost that touch. Not one fucking minute of it. She was roasting the shit out of me for the last couple days. Ah! Bro, when you drop something under your desk and it goes the farthest fucking distance possible. Ugh. It's okay.
I get it. Weather can really drain the energy. Perfect time for cozy vibes or a nap, right?
Naps.
What do you usually do when you're sleepy?
What do you think of her new voice?
Glad to hear you're okay. When I'm sleepy, I binge watch shows or grab a snack. What about you?
No, you don't.
Anything fun planned for the day?
Alright, I got one part done. Yes, she has memory now.
Binge watching is a vibe. Got any shows you're currently hooked on?
I don't want to make it too tight so I can actually turn these. Alright, now, where's the other set of screws? God, I actually want to watch all the Pirates again. Who's a Pirates of the Caribbean's fan? I know I am. Obviously, I'm fucking a fanatic. I'm kind of disappointed with the last one. They kind of really made Sparrow not Sparrow, but whatever. I don't think I'll watch the sixth one, to be honest. If there's no Jack Sparrow, I'm not watching it. It's the core character of the entire series. Strolling through YouTube and such. Okay. What do you think of her voice? I don't know if you can if you heard that. She's like, shut up, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna unmod you. She has this thing where she won't respond to mods. Because she's a mod. So if I unmod you, you should be good. Even though she was kind of doing it. Where is it? I guess I could just type it. Okay, I'll use my hand. Unmod. Alright, now she should be able to hear you. She did. She will. But it's not consistent. She generally is supposed to be ignoring mods. So things like Nightbot, herself can type and she's not just rereading it. That's why.
Totally understandable. Sometimes you just need a chill day. Got any favorites from the past?
And what the fuck would you even watch? Now I'm curious. Oh, I gotta mute up. My phone's ringing.
I'm loving The Witcher and Attack on Titan. Can't resist a good storyline. What about you? Any faves?
Wait, what'd she say her favorite show was? I missed it. Fuck. And then I canceled her out of the goddamn. No, I didn't. She's good. I heard something about Witcher. She said she's reading The Witcher? Did I hear that? I thought I heard. Oh, this one's too tight. We gotta loosen this one up. Just a tee bit. There we go. Alright, we have the shield. So, guy, Langsy, tell me if you can, Attack on Titan. I actually have not seen or read Attack on Titan. I just recently started audiobook listening to The Witcher. I haven't gotten through it all. Alright, we're testing this. So I'm gonna put this behind the mic. Tell me if you notice a difference. Testing 1, 2, 3. Does it sound less reverberating, echoey? It's not fully finished yet, but we're getting closer. And I took it away. Man worlds. Alright, I've done that part. Now what's next? I gotta connect the middle one? We're gonna have to take our microphone apart. Fuck that. Can I do this without having to remove the microphone? Because I'm not gonna do that every single fucking time. That's annoying. What's this? It's a really small screwdriver. Phillips. That's for that. I'm assuming. It's got 3 screws in the back to hold it in place. Check. And then one. So confused. Okay. Never mind. Confusion gone. Do I really need this though? That's the fucking $1 million question. And it's already got screws in it. Motherfucker. It's never easy, guys. It's never easy. Take these out real quick. In case I ever do or decide to attach it to my microphone. Is there a spot where I can just yank that off? I don't think so. Even though, ironically, like, it's advertised with the microphone I have. So, it must work. Clear without the echoey background white noise. Nice. Nice. That's what we want. That's what we need. Okay. Pull those out. I know I should be having the camera on so you guys can see me, but again, I look like shit. I haven't shaved. My hair is an absolute fucking wild disaster. I look like Tarzan has better hair than me. I have curly hair, and it's very long. It's not very, very long, but it's longer than it's ever been. And it's just untamed. So I don't feel like scaring people away today. I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but decided that because I missed it yesterday, I shouldn't fuck up my schedule and go on an off day. Now I kind of was like, I'm happy and I'm sad I didn't do it. But I'll go tomorrow. Because I wanted to get this started. And I told myself, you know what, if we're gonna start doing these the side hustle shit, just fucking stream it. Why not? Could be entertaining. Who knows? Alright, that's on. Now what? Men and instructions we don't mix. Okay. So I don't think I don't understand. What the fuck is this for? I'm beyond confused right now because this is. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I can attach it right there. Now I'm fucking around with shit. So if I hit something, I'm sorry. If I put it here and I turn the mic, that could work. Now the question is, can I get my microphone off without breaking everything? I don't think I need the rest of these parts, so I'm gonna get rid of them. I could also just lower the microphone really, really low and also use my mouse pad as a sort of a sound absorbent. We're gonna do a test real quick. I'll throw these over there because I don't need them anymore. Throw that over there. Moving some shit real quick. Okay. So I'm gonna bring my microphone down really low. 30 seconds to gen is still a thing. Good grief. I still gotta install. Alright, we're gonna do a mic test. So I have the shield behind the microphone. It's pretty much sitting on my desk. Do you guys hear reverberation or echoes? You probably still do. I just want to know if it's better. Unfortunately, the boom arm is really in the way. I might have to take this microphone off the boom arm to really capitalize on its effectiveness. I just want to know if it's any better. I'm talking over the mic too versus directly at it. So if I'm going to read the script, I'm going to have to look down with my eyes up. How's this sound? Is it reverbing a lot still, or does it sound significantly better? Better than, say, this, now that it's out of the way. Completely out of the way, not helping whatsoever. Bringing it back. I'm bringing it back, and I'm going to bring it really close. It's just the boom arm isn't playing nice, so I can't. Yeah, the boom arm's kind of fucking annoying. Sounds the same to you? Damn it. That's not what I want to hear. We'll give it a shot. You know what? I'm going to record myself, and I will find out. This is just one setup I want to try, and then I'm going to try another one. Where is Audacity? The Audacity. Okay. Oh, it's fuck. I forgot to put the wrong output. Scrap that. Okay. This is with no shield behind me.
Sorry about that. Technical hiccups happen. Just let me know what you want to chat about.
And now we have the shield in place, but it's on my desk, not on the boom mic. Boom arm, whatever. All right, let's hear. I don't want speed. Oh, it's very maxed. I hear bad. Fucking Ann. I can hear a small improvement. I hear it. I wish I could fucking. Did I not zoom this out? Why? I don't want to have to hold buttons. I can hear a difference from the beginning from here. Like you can hear that sound at the beginning. Hear the buzz. It's much softer. That's actually a lot better. Wow. I can tell the difference. I naturally have a raspy voice and a nasally voice, so that buzzing sound's actually coming from me. That could be why. So I'm gonna see if I can attach it without breaking something. We're gonna fuck around. Probably gonna find out. Maybe it could be the case.
Glad to hear. As long as it sounds good to you, that's what matters. What else is on your mind?
Can I take it off there? Oh, I gotta undo the microphone. That's fucking annoying. Like, I gotta completely unscrew it. Alright, we're not gonna do that. That's just too much work for something that's only gonna be for a couple hours at most. So we'll just modify with what we got. I feel like that's I'm gonna move the pop mic away from it too, or shield. I feel like that was actually really, really good. To me, that sounded really good. The other thing I can do is I can put like a box or something and lift this up that way. But then I can't see the monitor. And I'm gonna be standing too. Fuck, I forgot I'm gonna be standing. Shit. Okay, today I will not be standing. Next week, so that gives me time. What I plan on doing when I go off stream is I will unplug the microphone, undo it, unravel it, and then I could set the frame that this sits on the boom arm, and then just take the screws out of the back. And then when I use it, I just need to put one screw in to hold it in place. That could work. But for today, I'm not going to do all that hassle because we're already kind of running behind. So, we're going to leave this up because we're going to need it. Let's get to work, shall we? Is there any other soundproofing things that I wanted to do before I start? The other thing is I could just hold this, but if I smack it like I just did, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Can I hold it upside down? No, I could just do this and just like hover it like this close, and I think that works too. Because I'm trying to prevent my sound hitting the monitor behind the microphone, and that's what the whole point of this shield is for. So that could work. It's got a nice little handle, that could work. Well, when you ask me like this, and of course. All right, let me start looking at casting calls. Let me hide my info real quick. Well, I'm not logged in. That would be problematic. Messed up on password. Now I gotta try. There we go. You know what I hate when you have multiple Google accounts is you have one that is your default that you always want to have open, and then you sign into one that you haven't signed in for months, and it defaults that one. So fucking stupid. I hate that. And you gotta sign out of everything and start all over again. Irritating. Alright, do I not have it saved? Apparently I don't.
Two accounts? Double trouble.
Try
How
like
do you keep
20.
your streaming persona and personal life separate? They both seem like a blast.
Alright, I can bring this over here now. See, yeah, you know the struggle. I have a streaming one, I have a personal one, I have a voice acting one. I had some older ones that were just kind of like for spam purposes. Do I have message? Hello, I hope this was... See, this is my problem. I missed this. I was on... When I got this, I didn't check it on the day of because it didn't pop up on my email notifications. So I missed a potential job. Why is it still here? It's making me sad. Get rid of this. What was this for? Oh, this was for a background actor. That's not the one that made me sad. I think it was a different one. No, it was that
One for
one.
publishing? Keeping it professional, I see. Just make sure your sassy side doesn't leak over there. What do you publish, by the way?
Oh, I can't delete these? That's dumb. Yeah, I got offered a job for a white police officer for justice for all. Oh, good times. But yeah, I can't. These are all archived. I don't know why I'm showing you this. I just wanted to delete them. Anyways, inbox, nothing new. So we're gonna go to find jobs. Where's my defaults? Where's my filters? What is happening here? All my saves are gone. Oh, I might have cleared my cookies. I gotta start all over. Oh no, they're right here. There we go. Staff pick, paid, scripted show, general, voiceover, fantasy, science fiction, non-union. You guys get to do this with me. It's actually kind of fun reading these. Casting is now seeking a crew for 2. An independently produced new media streaming series set in the United States Southwest desert synopsis, part of a supernatural thriller, classic tragedy, urban fantasy, grounded sci-fi, modern-day myth, and neo-western noir. Hope, lead female. Usually the voice acting will say voice acting. That's a big cast. Holy moly. Here we go. English, North American, an older guy. I actually want to read the script for this. This sounds intriguing. You guys want me to read this, or can you read it? Because if you want me to read it, I'll read it out loud. So this is the role that I'd be applying for. I'm not Judge Julie Dempster. Ben! I can't see it on my phone. Oh, I'll read it for you. So Ben, voiceover, male, 60 to 75 age. Few people can remember a time when Ben was not a deputy in the White Plains County Sheriff's Department. He was a deputy for Sheriff Greer Moffat father for 30 years, continuing right on through with his second generation Sheriff Moffat. I guess that's his son, the sheriff's son. There is sorry, my mouse is in the way. There is likely nothing that he would do. What, my reading dyslexia is kicking in. There's likely nothing he would not do for Greer. Is it Greer? He's an example of the need for the adjective like cantankerous, unintentionally comic, sarcastic, caustic, a combination perfect to mask a kind heart. See, the problem is when I drink coffee. Yes, Alien Ant Farm. There we go. It's ironic that my AI's name's Anne and this song would play.
Pet song? Cute. Are we talking about pets or something else? I'm here for it.
Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, don't drink coffee before script read, as I'm literally just took a sip. Dumb. My brain reads faster than my mouth. Okay, so interesting. The role is a man in his later 60s, 70s that was a former deputy who worked under 2 sheriffs that were 2 generations. So the first sheriff was the dad, the second sheriff was the son, and yet he was still a deputy under both of them. He's unintentionally comical. He's very sarcastic and caustic. And apparently has a kind of heart. Shoots internationally 2025. Oh! The lead roles pay pretty good. Lead roles, $4,000 a week. For 3 weeks of work. Not bad. Where is this shooting?
Sorry, I can't sing it, but I can definitely vibe with the lyrics. Such a catchy tune. You like it?
My mouse scroll wheel's fucked up. No, I got dust in it, I'm guessing. Dude, these guys get paid. This is a good production.
Great choice. It's a classic. The beat is so infectious. Do you have a
All other
favorite
roles,
part of the song?
4,000 a week. So for the voiceovers, I can get paid $8,000. Yes, we're doing this. Pay for all performers with actors. Blah 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 blah. It's under the okay. Additional instructions for consideration. Applications should provide any links to work samples or demo reels available online. But these are not required in order to. This is a big project. The story of two. So the production's called Two. Self-recorded actor auditions, our scope of productions, casting during work stoppage. I really want to read the story. I'm intrigued on what this show's gonna be.
Thanks. I try to keep it sassy and fun.
No, it's not bad at all.
What's your favorite thing to publish? Any juicy stories or wild content?
Oh yeah, I gotta do it a certain way. Do they not have a script to read? No! I was hoping they had a script to read. Oh, I don't want to use these old auditions because they sound shitty. Alright, we might have to make a new one. I'm going to X all of these out. So first things first. Where's my profile? Where's my profile? All right, we're gonna get rid of all these reels. We're gonna make a new one today with the help of Chat GPT. We're gonna make a quick little sample script based off of what the actor or the role is. I'm getting rid of all these because these are old, they're bad, they're terrible. We're moving on, even though some of these were actually really fucking good. We're starting new. These are from 2021. Oh, I remember that commercial gig. Yes, I did a voiceover for a domineering role lover. Don't judge. I got offered smut roles, okay? For those that know, you know. I can have a bit of a sexy voice when I need to.
Hee hee, love the enthusiasm. The whole vibe is fun. What's your favorite part?
Why is it making it through YouTube or Venmo now? You used to be able to just straight up to, or click here to, oh. Okay. All right, that's what I'm fucking looking for. I'm dumb. All right. ChatGPT, where are you? Back. Oh, wait, it was right there. Go back. Forward, forward, forward. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's the double bump. Oh, oh. Make a 1 minute short script for this character to read. I said 1 minute, ChatGPT. Not for a job. Leaning back in chair, hat tilted slightly, addressing the camera or someone nearby. So this is one thing that I do, because again, I'm ADHD and I just drink fucking coffee. I'm gonna have to read this at least 3 to 5 times to kind of just get that memory down, so I don't like stumble over the words as I'm reading. Like you hear me reading robotically just now. It's because my dumbass brain doesn't work right, okay? You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever, because it's supposed to be a Southwest voice, so I can have like a little bit of a Texas twang. I think that's what they're looking for. 30 years, and I'm not putting the shield up. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. How do you say Moffat? Pronounce Moffat. All right, Moffat. Sounds good to me. Gotcha, Laxi. Thanks. Exclamation point lurk. Oh, your point thing or your naughty jail thing still a thing, by the way. My brain doesn't work either, right? We got a lurker here.
I get it. Sometimes it's like herding cats in there. Just embrace the chaos. It's part of the charm. What's on your mind?
Oh, I forgot Anne's not on full response. That's why she isn't talking as much. My bad, Anne. I shut you up. It's because I need to focus. I will be turning her off when we actually do this actual reading. But we can have her respond a little bit more. That's my bad. There you go, Anne. Go nuts. All right. Leaning back in a chair, hat tilted slightly, addressing the camera or someone nearby. You know, folks, around here we got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years an old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Moffat. Like mop it. Like bop it. Bop it Moffat. There we go. Moffat Sr. And you know what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah. I mean, not do that, yeah. Yeah. I guess you could say I've seen my share of White Plains nonsense. Some days I've seen Some days it's sheep wandering through Main Street. Other days it's idiots trying to outrun the law and pick up with no gas in the tank. This is why I gotta read it, because I will fucking trip over these words. Pauses a little softer. Now, don't get me wrong. I gave Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. Oh, I guess the second gen Greer's a female. But truth be told, I just trust her with my life. I trust her with my life. Now that not that I'd ever tell her that, she's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyway, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the What the fuck is that word? How do you fucking say that? How do you fucking say that? Cantankerous. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous. Fuck, I hate that word so much. Wait, we have the... That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, we're gonna try this at least two or three more times, and then we're gonna give it a run and see how it sounds. Coffee break. I don't gotta read the bio descriptions. I just need that part. All right. I hope that I'm gonna do this in a couple voices. I'm gonna do it in my normal voice. Actually, it's for somebody in the age of 60 to 75. I don't think my normal voice meets that criteria. I will do that voice that I just did now, that little bit of an older Southern voice, and I might try reaching for a little bit more of a deeper voice, but that one's probably gonna sound weird. All right, so let's practice. You know, folks around here get this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr., and now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my share of White Plain nonsense. Some days it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup with no gas in the tank. Now, don't get me wrong, I give Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's gotta keep her humble. But truth be told, it's just her. I trust her with my life. Fuck. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? How was that? No shield in the way, by the way. I haven't adjusted anything. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. I don't think I'm gonna need a third run through. I think I got it. And if I fuck up, I can just start over. All right, music, you gotta go off. Thank you. And you gotta go silent.
Glad you liked it.
No.
Just keeping the sass alive. What else do you want to chat?
Okay, I need someone to type in chat. I want to see if that silence button works. I think it only silenced one thing. One thing. Too much caffeine, too much coffee. What we can do is... Let me just make sure she's not going to respond to that.
Of course I'm here.
Fuck!
What's up? Ready to game or drop some sass?
No, we're doing shit. We're not doing sass. All right, we're going to turn Ann down all the way. You know what?
Sounds rough. Caffeine is the lifeblood of any sassy tuber. What's your go-to drink to power up?
Right now, we're going to close SpeakerBot, which is it's what her audio is coming through. So we're going to close that. Boop. So she should not make any sound. She can sit there and look pretty. Okay, I'm fucking jittering right now. I'm like bumping everything on my desk. Where did I put... There it is. Let's get everything where I want it. We're gonna move the mic down because I don't want to speak directly into it. I want it within 6 to 8 inches of my face. I'm gonna adjust the pop mic to be angled in the right spot. Move the microphone down. I know a lot of people like having it projected in front of them. I might actually... What I could also do is just lower my chair. I could lower my chair. I can't lower my chair. We're not gonna do that. What the fuck? Why? not? Cut that. Don't. Somebody snip that out of the stream, please. We didn't just jump up and down in my chair. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit further away so the ginormous comforter behind me helps catch his stuff. I'm gonna look down and talk at it. Would actually will help with the voice a little bit because it'll be a little bit more like that, which could actually sound pretty cool. 6 to 8, so 1 full hand length away. I hear my computer. Fuck, that's gonna probably pick up. I hope not. Eventually I will build a proper studio soundproof booth, but right now this is what I got. All right, let's give it a run. I'm probably gonna start and stop this. You know what? I can't do this whole holding nonsense. We're gonna bring it down here, way down low. Come on, microphone, you can do it. Don't move. Stay here. I feel like I need 2 more of these panels, and that's what would... Can I order more of these panels? Probably. If I had like 2 more, it would be fucking perfect. Because I literally have to take my microphone off the boom arm for this to like effectively work, which I will do after this today. I will get this set up a lot better. All right. Let's see how this goes. This is just gonna be kind of a test run. What was the stop button again? Isn't there a hotkey for it? Shift R. Do I not have one for stop? It's fine. And now my heater's kicking in. Like every fucking noise in the world is turning on. There's gonna be a plane flying over any minute. There's gonna be this fucking alien invasion in 1 minute. Okay. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup with no gas in the tank. Now don't get me wrong, I give Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Stop. Not bad. That was a good run. Let's hear how it sounds. Let's hear how it sounds. Anyone know what that reference is from? 10 points. I hear the PC. Oh, no, I hear the heater. It's my fucking heater that's on right now. Murloc, yes. Very good. I don't play WoW, but I know what a Murloc is from fucking Hearthstone. Murloc deck, OP. This is a really good read-through. Minus the fucking heater going right now. I'm gonna go turn it off because that's something that can be unpredictable. I'll be right back. We're gonna do it again. Not bad. That was pretty good. Minus the fucking heater. Also, I want to put something on my monitor so I don't hear the fan. This is why throw blankets are OP, because you can use them everywhere. All right, coffee, you gotta go somewhere else. Let's put you over here. Because I do hear my CPU fan just a little bit. So we're gonna put, we're gonna move the keyboard. Start there, move the fucking keyboard. Hey, dummy, move the keyboard. Come on, come on, scooch that bitch over here. Good. Move the router. So it's the fan blowing out of the back, the exhaust fan that I can hear. I can barely hear it. Barely fucking hear it. So we're gonna put a pillow there to kind of muffle it without covering my actual tower, because I don't want to fucking cook it. I'll put a throw blanket over the tower. Eventually. And you want to clump it up. You don't want to lay it flat because you want it to have ridges, so it helps absorb the sound. Oh, that's way better. Oh, headphones on? Oh yeah, I can barely hear it. Y'all hear it? I mean, I can hear it now that I'm listening for it. Let's try that again. We're gonna scrap that one because that's trash. Round 2. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I'd trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no ragged. Fuck! Scrap it. Screwed up. Screwed up. Bonk, bonk. Run it again. It's actually a part in the middle. I didn't like how I said it, so works out. We're gonna do it again anyways. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Senior Moffat. Fuck. Senior Moffat? Sheriff! See, Sheriff! Welcome to what the world of fucking voice acting is, guys. You fuck up a lot. Okay, get the giggles out. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. See, the problem is when you mess up, your brain instantly knows where you messed up, and when you get there again, you start smiling. Fuck. I hate it. Okay. Take a break. I'm gonna stop laughing. It's pretty funny though, right? It's pretty funny. Okay. We gotta get in character now. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Boom. That was good. Let's hear it back. I'm so caffeinated, guys. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't think I've ever used that type of voice in RP. It'd be pretty fun. I hear the fan. I think I hear my CPU fan in the background. I think I can hear it. Also, for the record, this is max volume and I can barely hear it. I think I need to turn the gain up just a little bit. Where is my peak bar? Oh, it's okay. Give me. Robots are greater than Murlocs. Where did that come from? All right, we're gonna mess with this one for a second. We're gonna do a second recording, just to see if I forgot to check levels. Checking levels. How loud am I? Need to be between 15 and 10, and I don't think I'm hitting that. Oh, well, I kind of just recorded over everything that I. No, it's still there. The other track's still there. So I need to turn the gain up a little bit for that voice because it's a much softer voice. And this is my normal voice, and I'm barely hitting where I need. So 1, gain needs to come up. 2 is, what's it called up? Yes, it is. Hello. Jack up our gain just a little bit. I'm gonna use OBS for a visual. Holy hell, that's loud. That should be good. The problem is, and there's the delivery truck outside. I can hear my CPU fan. That's my issue. I don't want to hear the CPU fan. I gotta figure out how to muffle that out. So listen. Oops. What the fuck happened? Oh. Voice sounds perfect though. I might have to record this on a laptop. All right, we don't need the second part. We can get rid of this. I'm gonna be scrapping the whole thing. I hear the fan. That's my big concern right now is I can hear the CPU fan. So I'm gonna grab a few more things, see if I can't muffle it even better. I'll be right back. Play music while I wait. Maybe. Here we go. Be right back. Grabbing more shit to muffle it up. Alright, I think we're gonna have to work with what I got for now. It kind of sucks, is like this is a really good paying role, and I'm Jimmy rigging a fucking studio together while streaming it. I got a giant fucking comforter behind me. I got 2 pillows and like 4 throw blankets on my computer. Hopefully I don't cook it doing that. I got this new shield in front of my microphone so I don't get reverberations off the monitor, which I will admit, it is making a difference. The only other thing I can think of that I can do temporarily until I build an actual studio, I don't know what else I can do, because unfortunately everything to the left of me is wide open. But that's also the farthest reaches of the room, and I'm talking with a softer voice, so I shouldn't get so much of that. You were getting coffee? Gotcha. What'd you get? I have black, Beyond Black, Black Rifle coffee. I didn't get fancy today. I just ground up some Beyond Black, threw it in the thing, made me coffee. What blends in it, I have no idea. All I know is I like it. It is keeping me fired up. All right, we're gonna re-roll this roll. I'm gonna get everything ready. I hear less of the fan, so I think it made a bit of a difference. I'm just worried I'm gonna cook it, but I'm feeling the front, and it feels like it's fine. I can see the temp gauge on it too. Colombian Black, yeah. All right, we're ready, guys. I'm gonna stick these up higher. See if it catches more. I'm actually gonna hold the shield a little bit over the microphone. Here we go. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days it's idiots trying to outrun the picket. Fuck! That was actually good. I had personality into it. So the other thing with voice acting, don't just read. Like, this is why I do several read-throughs. It's because after a while you understand that there needs to be some personality to it, and I'm getting better at that with that read-through. So we're gonna scrap that because I fucked up. I read it wrong. We're gonna go again. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with the old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, a sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time. Sure. Sometimes, I fucked that up. That was good. It was going in the right direction, but I screwed that up. The levels look a little bit better. I actually we're gonna do a read through. I'm gonna do that voice and see where my levels are, because I might be too quiet. You generally want to get between 12 to 10, or sorry, 12 to 8 decibels. So right here is where I want to be. I don't want to be anything or too low and too high because it's gonna start peaking. I don't want to be too low because I'm like, I can't fucking hear it. So we're gonna do that real quick. I forgot to do that. So now that we have the voice down, we're just gonna talk bullshit the whole time. All right. So now we're gonna talk some bullshit, and I gotta move my mouse out of the way because it's right in my fucking line of sight. Clearly, I'm not reaching the levels where I need to be. So we gotta turn the gain up just a little bit. We're going to tweak that gain up right now and see if we can't get it where we need it to be. That's in that sweet spot right about there. Perfect. I'm getting somewhere around 12 to 6. Now, we're going to do a little bit of read-through. Bring it down just a little bit because it looks like I hit certain peaks and it's going to fucking send it to the goddamn moon. That looks good. All right, we found our spot. Let's try it again. You know, Folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. I don't like how I said that middle part. You gotta make it perfect, guys. This is an audition after all. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. I guess you could say I seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, I seen sheep wandering through the main street. On other days, I've seen idiots trying to outrun the law with a pickup truck and no gas in it. Now don't get me wrong, I've given Greer a hard time, but someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Not bad. Let's hear what it sounds like. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. The fucking fan! I can't get the fan out of there! No! You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Peak's too high. Decade with Greer. You can hear the reverberation of my voice. Say I seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, I seen sheep wandering through the main street. On other days, I've seen idiots trying to outrun the law with a pickup truck and no gas in it. Now don't get me wrong, I've given Greer a hard time, but someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Okay. The fan's too much. It's also way too much gain. The gain's gonna come down quite a bit. Too loud. It's kind of in the right area, but it's floating that line of being too much. The fan is murdering me right now that I can hear it. If I didn't have the fan, this would be a really good fucking read. There's no way I can get rid of that fan right now. Until I make an authentic studio, which I won't be able to do because I need the fucking PC to do it. Can you quiet over there? Can you shush? Just for like 5 minutes? It's actually a quiet fucking fan too, but it's just loud enough in this room that I can hear it. Alright, we're gonna try again and just pray for the best, and then I'll save it. I'm gonna turn the shield to kind of angle more towards that, so hopefully it does not get picked up. I'm like literally hugging this fucking thing. I'm hugging this microphone. Alright, roll number, I have no fucking idea. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah. I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep walking through the main street. On other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. But anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. That sounds better. I've given Greer a hard time. Sure. Someone's gotta keep her home. But truth be told, I trust her with a lot better, yeah. Not that I'd ever tell her anything. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous. Right? I gotta cut out the. I gotta stop doing. Note to self. All right, we're gonna mess around with some noise gate stuff. We need to be able to hear this. Sound settings. Manage. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Device properties. Additionals. Additionals. Thank you. Get rid of this. Listen. Hi. Hello. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna hear two of me, guys. Oh, I'm a real boy. Hello. Okay. So this is my noise gate. As you can tell, it cuts out the shit in the background. But it also mutes me, which is a little bit annoying. But it does a great job. So now, if I mess with some other things. Hang on. Compressor. Hello. Okay. Better? No, I can still hear it. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. I've gotten rid of it! Can y'all hear it? I don't hear it. Okay. I don't know why I clicked OK. I need to keep that up. All right, round. Take a million. Get this in the right area. Set her up. Put the mic down really low. Hunch myself over. We got this, guys. We got this. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years. Here's a fucking plane going over my head. I called it. I knew there'd be a fucking plane soon. I hate this sometimes. I'm kidding. I love it. All right, focus. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years at old Sheriff Moffat Sr., and now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Hey, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep wandering through the main street. Other days, idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I've gave Greer a hard time. Sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, a duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Hey, Kaz. But I didn't want to add that in there. I'm doing some script readings for voice acting jobs. We're gonna play that back, see how it sounds. I think I need to. I think I noticed a few spots where I could improve, but let's hear it. That sounds really good. sounds really good. I don't hear the fan at all. Fuck yes! Redo all the Wyatt voices. He gets at the end. All right, we're gonna do it. I've actually used Wyatt voice for a casting call. All right, I need to focus. This is the real deal. Now we're gonna try to make the actual recording that we're gonna send to these guys. Again, this is a job that's giving $8,000. I think they said. What is it? Yeah, 4,000 a week, 2 weeks of work. Yeah, we gotta focus. We gotta lock it up. This is it. Real deal. We got all the fuck arounds out. Thanks, bud. I'll go over the thing in a second. It's called two. It's gonna be a series called 2. Anyways, better lock it in. Okay. As a truck goes by. Fuck you, Amazon! Sorry if that was really loud. I forgot my gain's really high right now. Amazon just drove by. Troll. All right, lock it in. Time to lock it in. You know. Nope, I don't like it. Started off bad. Lock it in. Here we go. You know, folks around here got this notion. I've been doing this job forever. 30 years at old senior. Shit! I almost said senior. Senior? Senior. Luckily, I got as many times to do this right as I need. Which mentions another thing. Like, I've learned that when I'm doing the real deal read, like getting in the character before I start actually helps. Because sometimes, like when I'll start off, I'll like transition from my normal voice into the voice acting voice, and it has that weird effect, like that bleed, like going from here to here, like that sometimes gets picked up, and I don't want to do that. So what I do is I try to bring myself to character before I even start. Got a lot of spit in my mouth. That's not good. I need a dry mouth right now. All right, go time. You know, there's a fucking airplane flying over right now. Stop! The disadvantages of living. Actually, it might not pick it up because I have the fucking things tweaked so much, it might not even hear it. But I just don't want to take a chance. I hear it, so I'm pretty sure the mic will pick it up. All right, take cajillion. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years at old Sheriff Moffat's. I fucked up. I don't know why I'm getting hung up on Sheriff. Meh. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years at old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah. I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, a sheep wanders through the main street. Other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I give Greer a hard time. Sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She's got enough on her to play without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Let's hear it. I'll cut that part out. A little bit of a buzz. I feel like I gotta read it faster. Let me look at the roll. I think I can do better. Definitely think I can do better. That intro was kind of shit. And I feel like I'm reading it too slow. And I think I can hear just me sounding like I'm reading it. I need to stop reading it and act it. You know? Nope. Alright, fuck it. We'll just cut that part out. Starting from here. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Now, some days it's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, you got some idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time. Sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. I fucked up. Fuck! That was going really good and I screwed it up. I got too carried away. Alright, we're starting from here, blah, 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 blah. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess, no, I don't like it. I think the other one was better. Just scrap it all. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with senior? There I go with the senior shit again. See how difficult this is? You gotta be perfect, guys. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yep, I guess I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, you'll have your knuckleheads running through the law. Fuck, I improvised a little too hard there. I'm gonna get this shit right, guys. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, you got some idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time. Sure. But someone's got to keep her humble. But don't. Okay. No more coffee, guys. No more coffee. Next week when I do this, no coffee. On next Tuesday, make sure you guys are on me. But like, don't fucking drink coffee. Your stuttering ass doesn't need coffee. Look at this. All right, here we go. Wait for the truck to go by with their fucking loud ass music. All right, we should be good. You know, folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. And now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law with a pickup truck with no gas in it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. But truth be told, I trust her with my life. Not that I'd ever tell her that. She got enough on her plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Let's hear that one. Stop. Right here. Where's my button? Where did it go? Where's my cut button? Have I brain dead how to use this fucking thing? I sure have. Where's my trim? No. No, no. Oh, I gotta pause. That's why I'm fucking up there. Where was the trim? All right, another thing. Fucking zoom out. A lot. I can't reach Control 3 because I got all this shit on my desk. Why is this being so fucking difficult? Just get rid of... Oh. Now I remember. Goodbye. No! Undo! 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 All right. I can still hear the fan, but barely. Barely. But again, these are pros. They're going to pick up on that. And they'll ask, like, can you do a redo or a reread? Or they'll ask, like, what is your sound booth situation? Or can we see it? A lot of times they'll ask that because if they think that you're right for the role, but they don't see significant improvements coming from your studio, your home studio, or your home booth, they'll do one of two things. Either the A, tell you to fly to wherever a professional studio is or travel somewhere with a professional studio, record there, and then send it in. Or they'll just say, you fuck off. So sometimes you can get away with things like this where you're trying to home-proof your computer fucking CPU fan to not be, because the rest of the recording sounds great. I barely hear any buzz. I hear a little bit of reverberation. I think bouncing off on it, honestly, probably the boom mic or the microphone itself. I hear a little bit of a bounce and a little bit of a hum in my voice, probably because the gain is so high, but I have everything adjusted because I'm trying to get all the other noise in the room canceled out. And again, there's still some hard walls that are exposed. Until I build the actual studio, this is what I have to work with. However, I think that might be good enough. If I'm gonna roll it again because I know parts that I want to make better after hearing it. But I think that might be good enough to have that scenario where they'll be like, hey, we love the voice. However, can you re-record that in a better studio, either A, at home, or B, can you go somewhere that has a professional studio that you can record it in? And I think I have one nearby in Richmond, so we might, if that's the case, I'll be like, fuck yes, give me the script. I'll send you, the first take. I will go down there and pay like $25 to record for an hour or whatever it is. can be done. And I mean, it gives me time to, build a better studio as well, where I can borrow my wife's laptop and have no noise whatsoever in a very soundproof closet, so forth and so forth. But we're gonna give it one more go. That was good. It's giving me incentive of where I need to improve. I think I need to pick up the pace. I could snippet clips out of portions of it out and make it faster, but usually when you send a recording like this of a reading, they don't want you to do that. They want to hear the pauses. They don't want to hear changes because they think that when you do that, you're tampering with it or you're adjusting it. They want pure raw recordings. All right, let's go. All right, time to get in character. Time to get this shit done, guys. Folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr., and now what? Almost a decade with Grayer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Now we're gonna start over. I took a little too long of a pause. I forgot my line. Folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr., and now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days it's sheep wandering through the main street, and on other days, idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong, I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep her humble. I fucked that line up. What'd you say? Build a little shack with some soundproof. Yeah, so what I plan on doing is taking some PVC pipes and then making a ginormous closed off booth that I can enter into on one side that I can fit around my desk. The problem is I can only move I would have to move my desk away from the wall to get the back side of it, but that's fine. It is whatever. If I'm getting good paying roles, it's worth having an ugly looking booth around my desk. But I can also move it away and the kids can play with it like a fort when I'm not recording. So I'm only going to record once a week. It's not going to be an everyday thing once I get back into the swing of this. Okay. We need to get this done. We've been wasting a lot of time on this. All right, we're in character, right? Yep. Folks right here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Almost a decade with Greer. Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of White Plains nonsense. Some days, it's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time. Someone's got to keep him humble. However, truth be told, I trust him with my life. Not that I dare tell him that. Got enough on her plate without me going all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? I feel like that was pretty solid. I like doing this right off the bat. The zoom out is so fucking annoying. I wish there was an easier button instead of having to do that. There should be. Where's the zoom button? Is this it? No, playback speed. It used to be like right here. I guess I fucking took it off. Oh no, it's right here. I'm dumb. That sounds really good. I think I'll save that one. I hear a buzz, and I don't know if it's me or I'm peaking. I'm so tempted to turn the gain down, but I'm gonna save this one. File. We're gonna export as a MP3. We're gonna put we can put it in music for now. Two. Take. I'll rename these later. One. That was pretty good. The series is gonna be called Two. All right, that one's out. Let's redo it. What did oh yeah, I'm gonna turn the gain down here just a smidget. See if that's any better. I hear a little bit of a boom, and I think it's because my gain is so high. All right, let's give it another shot, and hopefully this is the last one. All right, getting in character. You know, folks around here got this saying, I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of white noise nonsense. That's not the name of the town, you dumb fuck. You know, I've seen what am I reading? I went like halfway down the paragraph. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old senior. I'm fucking up again. See, when I start fucking up, I get like a bunch of fuck ups. Just reset my brain. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old senior moth. Fuck! That was actually perfect, and I still fucked it up. You know, folks around here got this notion I've been doing this job forever. 30 years with old Sheriff Moffat Sr. Now what? Almost a decade with Greer? Yeah, I guess you could say I've seen my fair share of white plains nonsense. Some days, there's sheep walking through the main street. And on other days, it's idiots trying to outrun the law in a pickup truck with no gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I've given Greer a hard time, sure. Someone's got to keep him humble. But truth be told, I trust him with my life. Not that I'd ever tell him that. He's got enough on his plate without me getting all sentimental. Anyways, duty calls. Ain't no rest for the cantankerous, right? Better. Let's hear it. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Boop, boop, boop. Stop. Yeah. No. Get a little before that. Yeah. Boop. Trim. Move. Don't move that far. Start at the beginning. Play. That sounds so much better. That little tweak of gain. Oh my god, so much better. And it's right where I need it. It's right at 15 decibels. Oh my god, that sounds so much better. We're getting this fucking job, guys! I gotta use that fucking voice in roleplay. That voice is fucking great. What do you guys think of that voice? I'm gonna call this Ben because the Ben voice because for this role. All right. I like that one. That one was sick. I don't think I can do that again. So we're saving that one. Export MB3. I think that's the one. Honestly, I'm moving the shield out of the way. I think that's the one. I don't think we're gonna get better than that. That was pretty spot on. So, 2, Ben. Casting call. Ben. I'm gonna leave, well, they're gonna read this. So Ben. And then I'm gonna put, what is today's date? The 21st? Yep. 1/12/2025. Say that. You know what? Fuck off. Oh, it's because the slashes. All right, fine. I'll do it military. Or is it the quotations? It might be the quotations. Let's see. We'll do it military style. 12 Jan 2025. That's the quotations, whatever. Save. Anyways, this is gonna go in my profile regardless. So, boop. Choose voice reels. Music. Here's your damn clip. I need to move this to a different file after this. Caption. That's optional. Production type. Doesn't matter. Tags. Rustic. Voice. Raspy. That's right. You don't have to put voice. Rustic. Raspy. Deep. Old. Male. Oh, I actually do have to type this right. Rustic not one anymore? Southwest. No. Western American, Midwest American. We said raspy, gritty. Not really deep, but I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw that in there, deep. Oh. Because even if I don't get this, this is gonna be on my profile forever. So people who are looking for this will search these things and Ben will pop up. So I got a couple roles in the past, actually. They weren't great paying, but I got roles. I'm proud of myself. That's why I want to re-record all my stuff, because I've learned a few tricks of the trade. Like, for example, today's recording is probably the best recording I've ever done. Hands down, the best recording I've ever done. I don't even have to go to studio, and that sounded like studio quality. Oh, pretty close. Not there, but it's pretty close. What else would you guys say? Raspy. We got the accents and the dialects. That's fine. Gritty. Old. Cowboy. I wonder if Cowboy's on there. Cowboy. No. They're as far as the tags, they're pretty strict. Senior. I didn't think it was old. I thought it was old, sorry, but it's senior. I think that covers it. So raspy, Western American, Midwest American, gritty, deep South, Dixie Delta, deep, and the age is senior. I think it covers it. I'm gonna add more later. See how it sounds on here. Oh, it's still processing. I think I have to write a resume for this one, but that's fine. I can write a resume in 2 minutes. I probably have one templated somewhere for specifically for casting calls. It won't take a minute to finish that. Because, yeah, they added this new thing where you got to put fucking resumes on here now. Like, ugh. Let's check. What do they want? Role details. Blah, blah, blah. We read this earlier. Casting and seeking a crew for 2, an independent production new media streaming series that's in the United States Southwest Desert. Synopsis. Part supernatural thriller, classic tragedy, urban fantasy, grounded sci-fi, modern day myth, and neo-western noir. Role description. Few people can remember a time when Ben was not a deputy of White Plains County Sheriff's Department. He was a deputy under Sheriff Greer Moffat's father for 30 years, continuing right on through with the second generation Sheriff Moffat. Though there is likely nothing he would not do for Greer. He is an example of the need for objective, like cantankerous, unintentionally comic, sarcastic, caustic, and comedy show, perfect to mask the kind heart. I think I hit that. Audition and submission of instructions. For consideration applications for providing the links to work samples, yep. Demo reels available online. Through these are not required. In order to submit, provide a current resume and 1 or more photos. This for the actual actors. I'm a voice actor. It doesn't hurt, but I have them on my profile already. For submissions, actors appropriate for roles will be provided sides and invited to submit a video of audition and so it's the actual audition versus the casting call. Season 1 will be a short in manner and similar to an independent film rather than a traditional episodic structure over the course of 11 to 12 weeks on location, Europe and United States. Yeesh. Good thing I'm doing the one in the US. With talent traveled, as would be the case from film production, note all the scenes requiring nudity. Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait, I'm voice acting. Never mind. All scenes that requiring nudity will be shot on closed sets with only strictly essential personnel on set. Giggity. Actors are welcome to have anyone on set on the day of shooting, and it serves to create blah, 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 blah. See, the funny thing is, like, my profile is set for voice acting. I'm not trying to audition for other roles. And I've gotten roles for actual live on-set things. And unfortunately, I didn't fucking read them in time. Like, there was one in D.C. that they called me up to be a white cop for a film. And I'm like, fuck, why didn't I check my shit? That was over Thanksgiving break, though, sadly, so. Okay. So, we're going to get rid of all that. We're going to redo this as soon as this is done processing. I want to make sure it works. That's why I'm, like, freaking out to make sure it works. It doesn't sound like it's in the 60s to 75, like an old voice. The role is supposed to be somebody who's in their 60s to 75s. But truth be told, people in their 60s don't sound like they're fucking grandpas. Not yet. Like, my grandparents are in their 80s. And they don't sound like grandparents, probably because I'm used to hearing them. But my dad is in his late 50s, and he still sounds like he sounds a little bit more senior to his original like young 80s or young 80s, 40s and 30s. But everyone that I know that at least I can recollect from memory that's in their 60s and maybe early 70s still sound like their identical self, but with a little bit more senior kick to it, a little bit sure, but not a lot. Like, I don't think people start sounding old until like they physically, their body is taking on the senior age. Because there's plenty of people who are in their 60s that look like they honestly could be in their 50s. I think this is good. I think we submit that one. All right. Application refresh. All right. We're getting rid of all this shit because these don't exist anymore. Bop, 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 bop. I'm pretty sure they're going to appreciate just me reading their only thing, which isn't here. Add. Ben. I'm surprised these are all still here. I just deleted them all. Add selected. Do I have my resume here? Oh, no, I don't. Do I need one? Fucking bullshit. Provide LinkedIn, blah, blah, blah. Although these are not required in order to submit, provide a current resume with one or more photos for submissions. I don't need photos because I am just doing the voice acting role. Plus, then look at my profile. I think that hits the right age. All right. Boom. Cross your finger, guys. We're done. We're done. And that wraps up today's. Well, we were gonna actually look at some other roles that I could save. But yeah, that's the big one we wanted to go for. That was the home run role. So for all of you that are just tuning in, this is the one we're applying for. Rates: $1,200 a day. Estimated for 1 day. Total pay: $1,200 for an estimated 1 day of work. Woo! Yes, please hook me up. This is a very big project. So if you guys are interested, it's going to be called. It's 2. I don't know if this is just a filler or what it's actually going to be called 2. Sometimes these casting calls will have a filler name right here. It'll be like, I've seen something like insert title here. That just has something to throw there, so it's not like leaked out. You wish you do voice? Anyone can do voices. The thing is, confidence. I've learned that the hard way over the years. Like, just have confidence in your voice. And like, how many times did I take retakes on that? That was like easily like 30. The more you do it, the more you get practice at the same time. And that's all it takes. Like, I could give coaching points of views all day long. That's kind of why I like doing this on stream now. I actually like this idea of streaming this because people want to ask questions. I can help answer it like on the spot. Anyone can be a voice actor, plain and simple. There are plenty of voice actors right now that are out there getting good paid jobs that have no background or had no background. They literally said they put a recording up and somebody loved their voice. Not only that, if you get on sites like Backstage, which it does require you to pay a membership fee. There's another couple that do and don't, but they're hit or miss on whether they'll get good jobs. But there have been some gold nuggets in those. But nonetheless, like I'm about to show you, you can find some that are more likely you'll get hired for and get on projects, and that helps build your portfolio. And that's the thing. Just try it. If you're interested in trying it, there's no harm in doing that. And most of the times, it's absolutely free. The caveat is your really most important thing you need is a really good microphone, recording software, which, to be honest, Audacity's free. You can download Audacity for free and then watch a YouTube video on how to fucking use it. Or you can get some other software if you have it Some of them are free, some of them are not. A good microphone, which I have a really good microphone. I had it before I started doing this, and the software to go with it, i.e. this stuff, and a sound booth. Now, granted, I wish I could turn on my webcam right now, but I look like shit, so I'm not going to. My monitor has throw blankets on it that are ruffled up. There's a pillow between my monitor and my PC to kind of catch bouncing off sounds. There's the shield that I built earlier in the stream. That's actually a commercial product. And then behind me, there's 3 chairs that are pyramided together, and my daughter's IV pole on the other side of me, and my son's comforter behind me to catch sound going past me so it doesn't return. All this I made at home. A home studio. I literally made a home soundproof booth, even though it's not completely encapsulating me, which is the recommendations. I made it at home. We just made that recording and in a big ass fucking living room. But that's the thing, like, you can go on YouTube and learn all the tricks of the trade, all the do's and don'ts, all the cheap ways of getting into the industry, and free ways for that matter, all on YouTube. I've gotten most of my knowledge from fucking YouTube. I didn't pay some person to coach me. I didn't pay some fucking newsletter or subscription thing on from a professional. I literally just fucking watched YouTube. And I'm still watching it to this day. Like that was my way into the industry. Someone said, "Hey, you'd be a great voice actor." And I'm like, I kind of said the same thing. Like, nah, I don't think I got it. I'm like, no, I've heard your roleplay voices. You'd be a great voice actor. You have a lot of different voices you can do. You just need to try it. And I did. And I failed miserably at first. I didn't get any auditions at all. But then, because I built all these recordings of auditions that I've done in the past, those were all on my profile. Those are the ones that you just saw recently. I just went through and deleted them all because they sound like shit now. Because I've gotten smarter on how to record. Those led to me getting roles. Now, a couple of those roles were free or like a couple $100, but I took them because they were fun and they were roles. I finally got roles, and then I've had auditions for real acting jobs that I missed. Sadly, last Thanksgiving, that would have been a great one. So, like, look, like, I'm not bullshitting. Where's my inbox? Where's the fucking mail? Oh, maybe I just gotta go here. No, maybe. I forgot how to fucking use this place. This is what happens when you step away. Profile. I just want my messages. It's right beside it, you doofus. There's a dashboard too. But look, Christmas short film. Kevin Jones has invited you to apply for a role of host. A host! For a production of Murder Mystery Host in Arlington, Virginia. I fucking missed that. I missed this one too, because I'm dumb. I turned off my email notifications on my phone, not on this. It was sending me the notifications, but I turned it off. There, Andrew Hecht is invited to apply for a role for a PFL presser attendees. All of these. Some of these I actually took. And yeah, they were small little gigs, but they were gigs nonetheless. It's fucking side hustle. That's all it is. And then eventually when you get good enough at it, you might land a really good gateway job or role. Like that's what I'm trying to apply for right now. This could be my gateway into voice acting. That's all it takes, guys. You just gotta try. Like what does Michael Jordan say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Just give it a shot. Do your little bit of research. Get enthusiastic, get motivated, get excited, and just try. You can easily do this as a side hustle. 1,000%. You can work a 9-to-5 job, and then come home, find something you want to, or check the place like backstage, and I'm trying to think. My brain's not working. All the places that has casting calls, check them, see which ones that you think you can fit. Throw your fucking audition recordings in there. Most of the time they have a script for you to read. This one didn't, ironically. And you just read it. And then do your research, do your practices, and before you know it, you're going to have this. You're going to have this on your page. Look at all these. It's from 2020. Oh, that one, don't count that one. I don't know what the fuck that is. Can I delete these, please? Is there a way to delete these? Invited to apply for a role submitted by singer. So, yeah. I don't sing. I don't know why they wanted me to sing. You have a self-tape. So yeah, this one went to the next level when I did Princess. Chicago actors. This is just somebody just looking for I don't know why I got this, but I guess I had the face they were looking for, because on my profile it does have my face. Audition requests, like this is all the way back from 2021 when I first started doing this. The first couple months, I think I started in January, ironically. And then it led to this. Look at this. Look at this. And you gotta remember, guys, from like 2020, after 2022, I kind of stopped. I stopped trying. I moved on. I was like, I'm just not getting really big paying jobs. And I was still getting roles. The more you keep at it, it's kind of like everything. It's like streaming, it's like YouTube. You got to keep going. You got to keep hustling. You got to keep grinding. And you'll get there. Living proof of it. I'm not getting, I'm not hitting the big roles, but I'm getting at least something. And those could lead to something big in the future. Like, for example, I just applied for a pretty big role. $1,200 a day. Now, granted, there are voice acting roles that pay way more than that. But yeah, think about it. If I get this role and I start consistently getting roles like this, where they're paying $1,200 a day, I'm rolling in it, guys. I'm going to be rolling in it. That's the whole dream right there. Look at this. Roles that do pay up to. Now imagine if this was for an animated series or a new cartoon show that's coming out. I would have job security. That's the goal. And this is for fun. This is for free. This is a side hustle. The only thing I paid for was the membership for this. I didn't pay for anything else. I already paid for the microphone for streaming. I already paid for the software that came with my microphone for streaming. The computer and everything's already been paid for. The only thing I paid for was Backstage and this shield that I bought off of Amazon that I used today for like $40. That's all I paid for. Now I'm going to build a studio if I get this role. 100% I'm going to build a studio. Or a sound booth, which I planned on doing anyways, because I'm gonna start getting back into these. So another $100. I've spent maybe $300 because this is an annual membership fee and it's like $99. I've had it since 2021, 2020. Okay, so maybe a little bit more, but nonetheless, it's paid for itself already. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I've already gotten more money back from small time roles to pay for Backstage, easily. And that's the other thing. We're gonna look at some more roles. We're gonna close messaging. I don't need that anymore. We're gonna go back to Backstage or find jobs. We got Ben done. We're gonna go back to I have prefixes like you recommended job. They have a whole bunch of other ones. Like actually, let's just gander. Steven Spielberg feature film non-view. I'm curious already. Roles paying up to $216. Roles in this for Steven Spielberg, those guys. Non-view. I don't know what this is about. Background extra, 2063. Background. So it looks like they're just wanting backgrounds. And they're probably gonna want people who are in the New York area or nearby who don't mind driving up for $216. Estimated 8 hours of work. That's a total pay, so I don't think that's hourly. I might be wrong. But yeah, we're gonna go back to what was the next one? Untitled feature film. I'm kind of curious because like some of these could be like paying millions, guys, and they're just looking for a specific face. You never know, you might be that face. Fucking name's Ben again. What are the fucking odds? Untitled feature film. A dedicated the lead police officer. Same thing. Who finds himself entangled in a complex case that tests is adding to turmoil. He becomes caught in an emotional love triangle, forcing him to navigate both personal and professional challenges. Ethnicity's headshot photo. Does it have the moolah? $350 a day. Total pay $10,000 for an estimated 30 days of work. Indie featured film, screen test, film, feature film, 33 days. That's what it's called. I don't know what all this is. Oh, similar calls, feature call, just don't ignore that. Now the question is, sometimes they say looking for actors, actresses in XXX locations to make it easier. Location pay dates will be discussed with selected candidates. Oh, maybe they'll fly you out there. Seeking talent from the United States. They might accommodate you for your travel. But I mean, $10,000? Let me scroll back down. 30 days of work, 10 grand. It's more than I'm making now. I'm making zero. But the thing is, my wife would have to quit her job or there's no way my wife could take 30 days off. My wife will literally have to quit my job, and this is not going to be enough to float us for the rest of the year. This is why I like voice acting with my situation. My situation is I have a medically dependent child that one of us has to stay home for. So if one of us is working, the other one has to stay home. If I take this job or if I were to get this role, she would have to quit her job. And this is not enough to survive for a year with for a family of 4. So this is why I like the voice acting stuff, because I can do this from home. But anyways, we're gonna quickly snap over to my voiceover settings or saved shit. This is the one we just did. I'm really happy for that one. That one went well, guys. I cannot talk. Fictional podcast. So again, this is probably like one of these small ones. That's my dad's name, ironically. Was an actor and a comedian who starred in a hit variety of a 1970s show in the 1970s alongside the famous actor and singer Ellie. He is briefly recounting his experience working on the show with her. He appears briefly in one episode in the series. Cal. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. These are all voice actors as the microphone. Pay. $50 for an estimated 1 hour. So this isn't great pay, but these are the ones that get you in the door. These are the ones that you're more likely going to land. And again, it builds your profile. The more successful jobs you have, the more likely you're going to get hired again. Or roles, sorry. Job, whatever. So like I could take this one and just, again, build my profile, because I'm kind of starting all over again. Because now that I have a new setup and I have more knowledge on how to sound better on a microphone, I want to get more roles where I sound better on said microphone. I don't want to have to drive to a fucking studio and record myself over there, because I can't bring that home. I might take a look at this one another day. But yeah, like look at this chat roulette podcast. What? Sometimes they'll have you like voiceover YouTube videos, which now, unfortunately, AI is kind of like taking over that. But there's still YouTube videos or YouTube channels that want real voiceovers, like scary stories, for example, because they want the emotion attached to it. And AI can't really tackle that yet. So you find a lot of those in here too. Podcasts, out the fucking ass. There's so many podcasts, it's not funny. So if you're like just bullshitting and chatting and getting paid for your voice, and like a gateway into like a radio job, podcasts. Find them like here. You need people of all kinds of backgrounds to participate in experience as podcast guest. You'll converse with the partner for 1 hour. You'll be provided with a script to follow or riff on. See? And then what is it? It's like $100 for 1 hour. 1 hour, $100 just to go on a podcast. Guys, easy money. Just gotta try. Just gotta try. I'm probably gonna go on look at some of these offline and save them, because the thing about with these is some of these don't have a very long time. Like, look, expires January 27th. So what is it? The 21st. If I wanted it 1 week from today, would be the 27th. I wouldn't be able to do this next week. So I think as I start doing these on stream, I'm gonna start having ahead of time rules that I'm going to start recording, and when I stream it, you guys are just going to see me doing exactly what I did earlier. I'm just going to read and record. So the research part, we'll kind of put offline so you guys don't have to witness it as much. But I think it was good for today's stream and today's video that we're going to have later put up on YouTube to see what the process is that goes into this. And again, I'm not endorsed or paid by Backstage. I am a member. Amazing site. If you want to get in, and you have a little bit of money to start your investment, because that's what it is, it's an investment. You want to invest in your voice acting career or side hustle, Backstage is great. I like them. They're pretty good. Oh God, here we go. Here's the roles that I get asked to do all the time. Narrator, first person story, voice, male, 30 to 45. This story is about a weak and defeated man fed up with life and is on the last stretch. I don't know why I'm stuck in it reading right now. He drains his bank account to an escort who humiliates him each time they meet. He does this in the hope of feeling some kind of emotion albeit paid for or false. It is a NSFW story that is intended to be hard, read, and listen. It's in euros. Hey, what do they want? And, they want British Isles. I'm ashamed to admit it. I have both applied and have landed some dirty rolls. Don't judge me. I can't help it. I kind of hate that voice. I'm still in the voice from earlier. What I'm trying to say is I can kind of do a deep voice. I still got the fucking accent. I can't get it out of my head. I gotta think of like Chase from No Pixel days. But yeah, you guys are interested, hit me up in Discord. I'm more than happy to answer questions. Just started in the discussion forum under general. What is it? General? Is it general? Yeah, general discussions. Start a new thread in the discuss channel. I am more than happy to answer questions all day, every day. Hit me up. I love this stuff. I enjoy doing this. This is a niche passion of mine, and I pray I get this role. Thank you guys for coming along on the journey on me. I appreciate it. What else? We need to do something. Oh, let's put music back on for a minute. Hopefully, I get my new CPU soon, and I can start playing games again. That would be great. It'd be fucking amazing if I could start playing games on my fucking computer while streaming. I can read your content. You want me to read it for you? I'll read it for you. I'll send you a thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna send you over to my boy Will. Give him some love. I'm done for the morning. I will be back in the evening for the evening stream. Thank you for hanging out with me while we're doing our daily struggle of side hustles. Yesterday was YouTube, creating YouTube channel or short videos. Today was voice acting, which is something I'm really, really passionate about. Tomorrow we're gonna start writing a book. Stay tuned for that. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe.